morning, everybody. This is Miss G with another video for you guys. Good morning. It is 8:21 in the morning. I hope you guys are awake. You guys are having breakfast, getting ready for your 9 o'clock class, and then, of course, the 12 o'clock class. And I just decided to make this video a little earlier, just for the fact that there are some days that you guys are gonna have work from Schoology. And I figured that I would do a YouTube video helping you guys in case you need help with what we're working on today or this week, which is grammar, punctuation. So what do you guys say? Should we start? Let's start. Let me share my screen and begin our learning. Okay. So here it is. Okay. We work on the activity, different activities. Okay. But the activity that we do the most in class, as you remember, is edit it. Okay. So what do we have to look for when we edit a paper? Okay. So I'm going to read for you, and then we're going to begin. This will be one of the last videos for this academic year. We have 3 more weeks left. However, if you would like me to do a video of whatever you guys want me to do, if you guys want to learn how to bathe your dogs, if you want to learn how to, I don't know, anything funny or cool, how to cook eggs and ham. I don't know, you guys let me know, okay? You guys either email me, text me, or write a comment down below, and I will get that video to you, okay? But for now, we're doing this for the purpose of the coming up 3 weeks, okay? Because we are gonna do a lot of in-class work, so we will do a lot of engaging activities. So not that this is not engaging, but this is more like very, very educational, and I figure that if I put it on YouTube now, you guys can pause, take your time, write down, you know, if it's missing a capital, a period, or whatnot. That way you guys have more time to complete your work. Okay, so let's begin. So this little guy here says, and is asking you guys, do I have a capital letter? Okay, do you guys have a capital letter? Okay, when do we put a capital letter? At the beginning of a sentence, okay, and also for names of people and places. Okay, so for example, if I say Miss G is the best, okay, Miss, the M is in capital letter because it's my name, Miss G. Okay, and G would be also in a capital letter, and I can show you that right now so you can have an idea of what I'm talking about. So capital letter, okay, Miss G is the best. See, we have a period at the end, we have a capital M and a capital G because that is my name. Okay, so let's continue. The next category is, do we have punctuation at the end of a sentence? What does that mean? Do we have a period? Are we pausing? Okay, is it a question? Are we asking something to somebody? Okay, or is it an exclamation point? Or is somebody screaming while while you're reading? What kind of expression do you have to have in order to read that sentence, for example? Okay, so we got that. So if somebody, for example, says, "Where is my shoe?" They are screaming, you will put an exclamation point, okay? And let me show you how those look. An exclamation point looks like this, okay? And this is a question mark, all right? Let's continue. Does my sentence make sense? So when you read it out loud, does it make sense, okay? And are all of my words spelled correctly, okay? So these are the 4 things we are looking for. okay, when we start doing these activities, all right? So let's continue. Okay. And the first one says edited book report, okay? So I'm gonna put it all the way down just because we have done this in class. So I will review it with you guys, okay? And I'll give you a few minutes to take notes, okay, if you need to. All right, so I will fix the errors with blue, if that's okay with you. Okay, so let's read. This is a book report about Eric's Choices by Betsy Seltzer. Okay, there's a few errors here, okay, guys? First error, Eric's Rights and Eric's Choices. You guys remember what that was? That is the title of a book. It's the title of a story. What does that mean? Okay, it needs to be capitalized. E, we're good. R, E, and C. Okay, make sure you capitalize the letters and you put some quotes. You can also when you have a title, you can also underline the title. Okay, and then it says by Betsy Seltzer. Remember again, Betsy Seltzer is a person, so we're gonna need a capital S. Okay, and let's continue. Eric lives in the United States. He has many rights because he is a citizen. Eric can help to make things fair. I like this story because I learned about rights. I'm out of breath. We need a period somewhere because this looks like a run-on sentence, okay? So let's take a look at this. Eric lives in the United States. What is the United States? It is a place. It's where we live, right? It's the country of the United States. We have to make sure it is capitalized, okay? United States needs to be capitalized, okay? Eric lives in the United States. He has many rights. So what do you guys say if we put a period here? Because there's like a pause. Eric lives in the United States. Period. And we could put an H here, a capital H, because we're beginning a sentence. He has many rights because he is a citizen. We put a period there, remember. We cannot be just reading all along a list of stuff without periods, okay? Without punctuation. So we are gonna add another period, okay? After a period, remember, we always need a capital letter at the beginning of a sentence. So there's a capital E for Eric. Can help to make things fair. Period. Fair. Capital I. After a period, there's a capital I. Like this story because I learned about rights. At the end of the sentence, guys, remember we always need a period, okay? So this is this. So let me read it to you with emotion and pauses. This is a book report about Eric Choices by Betsy Seltzer. Eric lives in the United States. He has many rights because he is a citizen. Eric can help to make things fair. I like this story because I learned about rights. Okay, we have one more error, okay, that's more like grammar, okay. Let's read this sentence. Eric can help to make things fair. Does that make sense? What should we do? Should we cross this out and see how we read that now? Eric can help make things fair. We do not need the word to, okay? It makes no sense to put Eric can help to make things fair. Eric can help to make things fair. Okay, we're gonna cross out to and we're just gonna leave it as Eric can help make things fair, okay? And that's the final correction. I'm gonna clear this up and we are going to move on, okay? Alrighty, let's check this one out. These are sentences, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna check if we're missing a capital, if we're missing a period, if something is misspelled, okay? And let's begin. The first sentence we have, Constitution Day is in September. Okay. This is the beginning of a sentence. We need a capital C. Okay, after that, it looks pretty good. Constitution Day is in September. September is a month. It is capital, so we are good to go. Number 2, okay? Last, he will vote for a class president, okay? We obviously need a period here because it's the end of a sentence, okay? And he will vote for a class president. This can be capitalized because we're talking about a position. So like they're voting for student government or student council. It's like a position, it's like a thing. So that is why we're gonna put a capital P here, okay? Last, he will vote for a class president, okay? So that sentence looks pretty good. Let's do the next one. This holiday is celebrated in the United States. What are we missing, guys? Easy peasy. Missing a period. Missing a capital S because this is the United States. It is a place. What are we missing at the beginning of a sentence? We're missing a capital T. This holiday is celebrated in the United States, okay? Next sentence, he will help decorate the classroom. Once again, he goes capital. And we need another period, okay? These people are forgetting all their periods. He will help decorate the classroom. That looks good. Next one, Eric will have a party at school for Constitution Day. What do you guys think? We need a capital E for Eric for 2 reasons. It is the beginning of a sentence and it is a name, okay? And that one has a period, so that is good, okay? So now we have to put these in order. So it says up here, number sentences to put them in order to show beginning, middle, and end. So the first one we have, Constitution Day is in September, okay? That's the first sentence. That's why there is a 1, okay? And then it says, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 sentences. And this sentence happens to say last. So what do you think? We put a 5 here? Let's try putting a 5, okay? What is the second sentence? If we are talking about the Constitution Day, says September, what is the Constitution Day, right? Maybe we have to describe it. So maybe this one would be 2. This holiday is celebrated in the United States. Okay? And now what's gonna happen, okay? Eric is gonna have a party and he will help decorate, okay? And he will vote for a class president. And that is how we can order these sentences from beginning, middle, and end, okay? Jot it down, give you a minute while I drink my coffee. Coffee's so good. But you guys shouldn't be drinking coffee. You guys can drink hot chocolate, orange juice, milk, okay? Us teachers could drink a little coffee sometimes because, or else we're gonna be falling asleep, right? We don't wanna fall asleep. You guys are young, you guys have a lot of energy. All right, so let's continue. This is a letter, okay? This is the one we did before we ended Zoom class on Monday. So let's fix this up, okay? This is a letter. And on top over here, it tells you some of the rules when you write a letter to somebody. So when you guys feel like writing a letter, you can write a letter to your mom, to your dad, to your uncle, to your sister, to your teachers, you know, and you should follow these guidelines, okay, for punctuation. So it says, a comma comes after the heading Dear Bill. So when you write Dear Mom, you gotta write a comma, okay? And at the end, when you say your friend or love, comma, you put your name. So say, for example, I'm going to write a letter to my dog. Dear Simba, comma, and at the end, I'm going to write your friend, comma, Miss G, period. Okay? So this is pretty much what I want you guys to know because writing a letter is a little different than just writing. sentences, okay? There's different rules to that, okay? So let's begin. So I'm gonna read, and then I'm gonna fix while I'm reading. That way it makes more sense, and we do it quicker, okay? Dear Reggie. Okay, Reggie's a name. We need a capital, and we need a comma. In my class, that's the beginning of a sentence, guys. We need a capital I. We are learning about government and voting. Okay, that looks pretty good. I, once again, after a period, you need a capital. Learn that it is important to vote. Okay, right here, this is misspelled. You do not spell important that way, okay? So I'm gonna teach you how to spell importance. Important. Okay, you see it's a little different. This is the right way, the blue way. Important, the bottom is wrong. Sorry, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, okay. So, sorry. Important, this is the way you spell it. Okay, important. To vote. I learned that it is important to vote. I believe we need a period right here. Okay. Remember, every time we need a pause, we need a period. And then it's asking you questions. Have you ever voted? Okay, that is a question. And have, you spell it with an E. You need an E right there. Have you ever voted? Okay, and we are going to do like that. It is a question, so we put a question mark. It says voting helps make change. Okay, there's a few things here. Change, we need an A here. Okay, and helps, we need an E. Let me spell it to you in a different color. That way you can see. It's misspelled, okay? This is how you spell helps. And change. See? Oops, what? Let's try again. Helps and change. Okay. Helps and change, okay? We have a period there, which means that we need a capital again right here. It is a right we have as citizens, period. Another period. Remember, every time you feel like there's a pause, it means that we're missing a period, okay? We cannot just go read forever with no periods. It is a right we have as citizens. We also read about Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson is the name of a person. And read, you spell it with an A. He helped change the United States too. Okay, your friend Todd. Okay, remember we have a comma, we have a period. So let's read it together, see if this is all done. Dear Reggie, comma, in my class, we are learning about government and voting, period. I learned that it is important to vote, period. Have you ever voted? Voting helps voting helps make change. It is a right we have as citizens. We also read about Thomas Jefferson. He helped change the United States too. Your friend, Todd, okay? So this is how you grammatically correct this writing, this letter, okay? If you need more time, just make sure you pause it, okay? We have a report, okay? Let's see, what are we missing in this report, okay? So, all right, let's begin. Many people, what is missing? A capital. Every time you begin to write, you definitely need a capital. Many people volunteer in the United States. Okay, United States is a place we need a capital, okay? Period. Because now we go to a different idea. That means we need a capital, okay? Because we're gonna pause and we're gonna talk about what is a volunteer. A volunteer is someone who does something to help. This is not necessary. This is how you spell help, okay? Period. Okay, we need a capital. Not all you spell A-L-L. people volunteer. Some people volunteer because it can be good for others, okay? Not all people volunteer. We can put a period here, okay? And we're gonna put a capital. Some people volunteer because this is not how we spell because. Okay, let me show you how we spell because. Because it can be good for others. Period. We have too many ideas and we need a pause. Some volunteers voting with help. You should volunteer too. Where will go? Well, where will you go? Well, where will you volunteer? At the end, this is a question. What do we do when there's a question mark, okay? Here we put a period because we got to make sure we ask the question, where will you volunteer? Now let's go back, okay? There's something that is not making sense here. What do you guys think it is? Let's read. Some people volunteer because it can be good for others. Okay. Some volunteers voting with help. You should volunteer too. Let's fix you should. This is not how you spell should, okay? This is the correct way to spell should. Okay? You should volunteer too. Okay. So let's see. We need to fix this because this is not making sense. Some volunteers voting with help. Okay? So if we go back, let's see. Many people volunteer in the United States. A volunteer is someone who does something to help. Not all people volunteer. Some people volunteer because it can be good for others. Some volunteers voting with help. You should volunteer too. Where will you volunteer? Okay. So we're gonna fix this by saying some volunteers help. We're gonna move this word here. Oops. We're gonna move this word here. Some volunteers help, okay? And then we're gonna have with voting. Okay? That's how we're gonna fix it. We're gonna put some volunteers help with voting. You see how now this makes sense? 1, 2, 3. We're gonna switch the words and we're gonna say help with voting. And that makes more sense, okay? So I'll leave it a few seconds. You can always stop the video and record your answers. And now we're gonna move on, okay? Let's begin. Remember, capital T, the United States. United States is a place. We need a capital U. Is the best country to live in. Do you think we need a pause there? Because we have a capital here already. So what we need is a period, right? If they're already telling you this is a capital, this means this is a period, okay? We have had, we don't need this E, great presidents like George Washington, period, okay? Why? We have a capital here already. We need a period there. Citizens, many rights have and freedoms, okay? This doesn't make sense. Citizens, many rights have and freedoms. So we're gonna put it in order, okay? Citizens have many rights and freedoms, okay? This is how it looks when you spell it all in order. Citizens have many rights and freedoms. Remember, there's a period. Citizens have many rights and freedoms, okay? That's how we're gonna fix these sentences because they are not in order, okay? Next, we go back to, there's a period, we need a capital. This period tells the next letter, you need to be capital. Did you know you can, okay, I'm gonna leave it for a little and then we're gonna move down. Did you know, so we said this was a capital, you can say, it's not how you spell say, right? Say, A, Y. Your thoughts and ideas. This is not correct. Ideas, you spell it with an S. IDEAS. Thoughts and ideas, this country is great. Period. Because there's a different idea here and we need a capital. We cannot just talk all over and not pause at all. And what do we need at the end of a sentence? We need a period, okay? So the last sentence is, did you know you can say your thoughts and ideas? This is a question. We need a question mark. Did you know? Question. Next, this country is great, okay? It's a fact, capital, period. You're done. All right? And we go and review, do I have a capital? Do I have a period? Do I have a question mark? Okay. This is the idea, okay? This was grammar today. I hope you enjoyed the class through YouTube. We will finish this up today, okay? And I will make another little video on other little things we're going to do during the coming up weeks. That way you can also check it out and also watch it. And have a good day. I'll see you later at 12. Bye.